So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. He's going to be disappointed with that. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Chiellini with the clearance. Oh, that was vital. Chooses to go cross-field.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Neymar. Looking for the run. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Mateus. Oh, important interception. Ronaldinho. Messi proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Now it's Mbappe. His real chance! It's there! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that...
Big chance! No mistake! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
AZ grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now it's Messi. Oh, Red, nice interception. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Mateus. And it's Neymar. AZ finding their passes. It is a corner. AZ with the corner, there first. Madrid are looking to go forward now. AZ looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't...
Shot at goal! Goal! AZ Alkmaar! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. AZ go into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
And here's Ronaldinho. Could be danger here. Could move up a gear here. Stood up well to him there. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mateus. It's a good spell of possession, this. Koundé.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Haaland. Thuram cuts out the pass. Maldini. Davids. And Mateus. It's a sharp pass. Oh, he's found him, and the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And that was very necessary. And here's Haaland. They've got to be quick to recover this. He can get that clear. Haaland! And he's gone looking for safety. And this could be the final action of the first half. That's a decent clearance. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play, with the half-time scoreline 2-1. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Se recuerda a nuestros espectadores que las puertas del estadio se abren 2 horas antes de cada partido para su comodidad.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Guardiola. You can run onto that. That has been cut short. Thuram. And it's Lahm. Mateus. And it's Messi. Bullet, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Ronaldinho. Mbappe. Haaland.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Lahm. And Mateus. Ronaldinho. Now it's Bullet. Madrid needing a change of fortune here. That's the throw. Maldini. And it's Bullet. And it's Messi. Now here's the delivery. Played it again. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Pedri, Thuram calmly anticipates.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Shifted upfield, and he cuts out the supply. Now it's Haaland. He's in a good position here.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Adams deals with that comfortably. Now it's Hullet. Well, now it's a race for the ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mbappe, interesting ball, and he's picked out the run. Oh, he's bustling through here. And that is exemplary defending.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 17, el dorsal 10, Messi.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
Neymar, el dorsal
Just about up to 75 minutes.
El dorsal 14. Serán sustituidos por
Serginho.
el dorsal 21,
Messi.
el dorsal 24.
And here's Shevchenko.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
5. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Hullet.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Yamal. Good spot, he's seen the run. He's through here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And a shot! He's got a goal! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
AZ go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Oh, well played. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's beautifully weighted. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Lam. Yamal. And the referee brings it to a close. Madrid did lead, indeed they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. Dink through. Mbappe! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that was very necessary. That looks a cracking ball. Bellingham has a goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bellingham is offering a wry smile there.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's well spotted. And he's had it nicked away. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, good-looking ball. Schmeichel chooses to deal with it himself. And that's definitely not his best. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He's gone for goal! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Haaland hits one! He's scored!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So oh, what a mistake! Aims beyond the defence. Haaland! Haaland! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So that's Mbappe! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Madrid find a position of real strength now.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many has come.
Climbs up big! He got the hard part right, but the rest wrong.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Madrid have scored 2 quick goals here. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. And it's Messi. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ronaldinho. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, real chance! He scores! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Clinical. Header! He has done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Madrid are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Well read, nice interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Roberto Carlos cuts it out. Oh, super find. Well, that pass isn't the best. No, no way through there. Has a look and place it forward.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He gets big. Oh, denied at the last.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Cleared without complication. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of...
He's had a shot! And he hits the net! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Haaland, nicely spread. Now it's Messi. Mbappe! Big chance! And he gets rid in a hurry. Strokes it back. Great ball, and he's in here!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Well, I would think this one is possibly over as a contest. They know they've already reached cruise control, and it's a case of the right game management to take it from here.
Madrid have been nothing short of awesome in the first 45 minutes. A truly memorable performance on all counts. And it has to be said, this match is well and truly already won. And we're underway again. Now it's Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, terrific save.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
It's their second corner of the game. Now it's Messi. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Played back to the goalkeeper. Messi. Neymar purring through the gears. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Quality ball. Haaland. That's a decent clearance. Has a shot! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Rodri. Played out towards the right wing. Not the most accurate pass. Roberto Carlos. And here's Suarez. It's a good spell of possession, this. And that is expertly dealt with. Passing nice and neat. That is ended up in no man's land. That's a lovely neat pass. Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
It's a mighty effort! It's in! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Manchester United playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Lahm kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Ronaldinho. And it's Messi. Rodri. And that is as far as they're going to go. In by Messi. Pedri. Can he get onto this?
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Suarez. Number 4, Chow.
Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Haaland. Vinicius Junior.
Number 23.
Danger averted for now. It's run loose here.
Albert
That's offside. Yes, it is.
18, Johan Cruyff. Substitution.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. Lahm promptly onto that, and that is that. Adams makes the interception. Messi. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And it's Bale. That looks a good ball through. Oh, good ball, shots on here. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Vinicius Junior. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Passes short and sharp. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's beautifully weighted. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's intervened well there. 5 minutes left on the clock. Lahm. Bale. Cruyff. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vitz. Bellingham. Shevchenko!
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Rodri. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Vinicius Junior. Vitz. Oh, well played, well played. And that will be the final act. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Haaland on the score sheet 3 times. Very much the man.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what... And the shots!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Guardiola. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Pass is just off target. Pedri. More and more pressure on the ball here. Now it's Haaland. Oh, this is a great position. Hernandez. Mbappe. Bellingham.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That is lovely. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Bellingham getting this one clear. It's a really well-measured ball. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bellingham strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Can he get onto this? He's picked his way through. And the finish! They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be
Up for a header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And the pass is intercepted. He is through. Great chance! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
He's going for goal! He's had a hit! Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Haaland. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Valverde. Pedri. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Valverde. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And back it goes.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Big chance! Forwards and with intent. Bayer can pick that up. Great hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Tries to get it clear. Pedri. Now it's Pedri. He's found a way through. Mbappe. Madrid heading towards the half-time break. And here's a chance. And he's there to retrieve it. Well, that's been cut out. Well played. Mbappe. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's away.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid.
It's Neymar! Oh, what a mistake! Over it comes.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Yet more comfort, easing away. And that's it. That was always inevitable. Madrid are having a ball here. And he welcomes it in. And the ball is out of play. Belletti. It's Bellingham. And we hit half-time. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
Yeah, I think the first half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Madrid utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Aimed beyond the defence. Ruben Dias makes the interception. Bellingham. Pedri. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior gets flagged offside. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That looks a good ball through. Çalhanoğlu clears it away. He's having a go! In he goes again! Bellingham. Hernandez. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, play through for the wide man. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Madrid have a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. Oh, denied at the last.
A bit greedy, that, and he might receive some flack.
It's their second corner of the game. Ruben Dias tries to clear. Nicely weighted ball. And now they can spring out of defence.
La asistencia a este partido.
And here's Vinicius Junior. He's found a way.
Vinicius Junior!
He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life. Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Çalhanoğlu. And it's Messi.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Bastoni. He's got a one shot at goal! It's in! And with that, he becomes a member of the exclusive 300 club.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Messi. It's Neymar! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And he's intervened well there. Mbappe. That has been cut short. Alexander-Arnold. That's a nicely measured pass. It's a mighty effort! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Pass has been well intercepted. Now the finish! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Shapes to shoot! Oh, some inspired defending there. Corner number 2 then. Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Has a goal! Goal, Barcelona! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Koundé. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Koundé makes the interception. He's in plenty of space here. De Roberto. Hernandez. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's been flattened there. Mbappe. Pedri. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Olise. De Roberto. He's in space and looking for options. It'll be a throw-in. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Messi.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, to... Tries a shot! Pedri, nicely spread. He has found the way through. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Olise. Alexander-Arnold. Hakimi looking... Oh, smashing header! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that was vital. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Hernandez. Messi. Neymar. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nunez! Nunez! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And there is the half-time whistle. Madrid head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. Madrid kick off the second half. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Roberto. Now, what about a counter-attack? Spread neatly. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bayer punts it upfield. Good spot, he's seen the run. Now it's Mbappe! Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Darwin. Olise. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Koundé spots it and intercepts. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking here to chip it through. Hernandez engages and forces him off the ball. Messi providing an outlet on that flank.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.026.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Spread it left. Oh, shooting chance!
Oh, it's die-hard defence, and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
That's a shade optimistic. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs.
He's having a go! And that is great goalkeeping.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Now it's Haaland. Oh, that's a fine interception. Decent hit! Oh, it's gone in! And they get themselves in front!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 15.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself, we're just narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw anybody showing signs of fatigue.
Madrid take the lead. Now that's well seen too. Roberto is onto it in a flash. And the finish! It's in! And with that goal comes comfort!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline.
He's had a hit! There's a goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance.
Chance! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
It's a throw-in.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10, el dorsal 18 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 17.
Alexander Arnold.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Vinicius Junior. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, that's fabulous. He's one-on-one. Sure. Can he finish? And it's in. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
2 up and very little time left. There's the hit! Just sails past the upright.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
In with the challenge. That has not gone well. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Pedri. Vids. Pedri. Oh, that's well spotted. Vinicius Junior. Oh, easy pickings there. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Ryerson. Oh, delightful ball. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Vinicius Junior picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where...
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. And it's Kagawa. He's shifting through the gears here. Now this could be a chance. Oh, what a climb! He's missed, but not by that far.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Now it's Messi. Can he get away here? Albert Ferrer getting this one clear. Messi! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Cafu. Oh, that looks a cracking ball.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really shot a goal! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. It's just beyond his reach. And that's put paid to a promising move. Mateus. That is good alertness. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Gullit.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, what a ball he's in here! Mateus, chance here to counter. He can run onto that. Now it's Gullit. He's got away. Kagawa. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That's good running with the ball. Albert Ferrer cuts it out. And he welcomes it in. Koundé cuts out the pass. Neymar. That looks a good ball through. Climbs up big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Adams calmly anticipates. Koundé. Mateus. That's really well manoeuvred. There's the hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Header! Just off target. Adams spots it and intercepts. Bastoni gets over and intercepts. Mbappe played back towards his own goal.
Modern football for you and all that pressing. Pedri really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Mateus, the ball has bounced loose now. Ronaldinho. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now that's well seen too. Cafu. No, he is not giving anything away. Back into the middle. Guardiola.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
He won't be happy with that one. 5 minutes till the break. Stood up well to him there. Mateus, who's set up one goal so far. Pedri. Mbappe.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's had it nicked away. Maldini goes on a run down the left wing. Vieira. Now it's Ronaldinho. And it's Kagawa. Foot in. Pedri. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Ronaldinho. He has found the way through. Pedri. And that interception was most necessary. And the shot! Sticks it away! A two-goal cushion! And there is the half-time whistle. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Se abren 2 horas antes de cada partido para su comodidad. Cambio de jugadores.
And we're underway again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
And Hullet! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are pulling clear here. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Clinical. Just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is...
Goes in for the header!
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Cruyff. Mbappe. Haaland being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Hullet. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Mateus.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike.
Well, it looks very much like he's taken this on. From this distance, it's pretty inviting.
Oh, that's a waste. Just about up to the hour now. It's a pretty loose pass. That's going to be a goal kick.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
We have got
17,
changes here from
el
both
dorsal
sides, in
11,
fact.
Neymar. El dorsal 9. El dorsal 10.
And it's Van Basten.
Messi. Serán
Could have been
sustituidos
dangerous, but it
por
came to nothing.
El dorsal 21.
Guardiola.
Fernando
Wirtz.
Torres. El dorsal 8. El dorsal
Well, he was
20.
clearly disappointed
El
with that
dorsal
pass.
24.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He's picked his way through. Rummenigge! And he's following up. It's a goal. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Italy are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, this looks sharp. Mateus. Vinicius Junior. Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Yamal.
This is the time you need that pace.
Maldini. Yamal does really well to win the ball there.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 13 será reemplazado por el dorsal 7.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. Wirtz. He's found a way past.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
Wirtz. He gets big. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And he's intervened well there. Wirtz! And that is wildly off target.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
It's out for a goal kick. Rummenigge takes control of it and he's on the move. Ryerson. Well, played right into his path. He's had a shot! Brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! How smart was that? Such a delicate finish.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Ryerson. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Van Basten. Rummenigge. Adams wins the duel this time. Oh, easy pickings there.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Jamal! Cruyff. Van Basten. That has been cut short. Koundé works it forward. Oh, good-looking ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Wits! Well timed, excellent interception. Cruyff. And we're done. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was...
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have... He's had a shot! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Rafael Leao. And here's Eto'o. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Vinicius Junior. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar. It's a sweet ball, that. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Maldini. And it's Rijkaard. Now it's Neymar. Haaland, great chance! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Ødegaard. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Haaland! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
And the defence was completely beaten then. Exploiting that space in behind has proven very effective for them in this game. It's good stuff.
Maldini. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Guardiola. Neymar. Messi. Is there... and the finish!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rafael Leao. That's a sharp pass. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Neymar. That's been cut out, well played. Beckenbauer. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rummenigge. He could be in here. Rummenigge! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, I just hope you won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
Hernes. And it's Neymar. Good running, strong and purposeful. Keeper's ball. Hernes. Beckenbauer. Hernes. And he's on a charge. Oh, that's nice. And the defence opting here for strength in numbers. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And here's Rafael Leao. It's a loose ball. And again! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Ødegaard. And that has been knocked clear. Beckenbauer. Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ernest. Rafael Leao hits one! And he hits the net! 2 up and threatening to pull clear!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And he was quick to react. Messi. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. So, 3rd corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Messi, in with the challenge. Strong running down that left flank. And it's Neymar. Now it's Haaland. Messi. And we hit half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And the action is back on the way.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Ødegaard. Vinicius Junior. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Tries to get it clear. And he was alert to it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Stood up well to him there. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And it's going to be another corner. Madrid have their second corner now. Messi with the clearance. Now it's Messi. the most accurate pass. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well, nicely intercepted. Rummenigge. Beckenbauer. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! And more and more and more! And the lead is extended still further. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
A case now of complete control. Oh, great ball! Ødegaard. Messi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that has put paid to that. Rummenigge. Messi. And how did he not make it four?
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
So their fourth quarter of the game.
Di giocatori. Numero 9, Messi. Numero 21, numero 24, numero 14.
Lahm plays it short.
Numero 6. Lasciano il campo per
Madrid
il
have the
22,
chance to go the other way.
Numero 11, Roberto Carlos.
Now it's
numero
Mbappe.
17,
Pedri.
numero 4,
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Goes down, but nothing given. Beckenbauer. He's had it taken off him. Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nedved. Beckenbauer. Koller. That's Nedved. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Played out to the right. Played back in. Nice interception, well timed. Fernando Torres. Now it's Mbappe. Just about up to 75 minutes. He's found the way through. Goes in for the header. And it's in. What a great header. Got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So is this the start of a comeback? That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And it's Figo, engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Torres. He's beaten the last man. That has been slung wide. It's gone out for a throw-in. Roberto Carlos. Nedved. He has found the way through. Goalkeeper's ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Big chance! The final 5 minutes. Vitz. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
That's cause for mild irritation. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Maldini is the guilty party there. Lacking in accuracy. And the number on the board is 3. He's looking to set free a runner. Figo. Terrific header! It's a goal! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Superb timing to generate that power through a really strong neck behind.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Giorgio Chiellini. He's the very definition of a rock at the back. He's so physically imposing, but also a great reader of the game, and his positioning is usually spot on. The technical side of defending doesn't often get a mention, but...
Has a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Eto'o. Cruyff. Decent hit! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And no, he's seen through all of that. Roberto Carlos. Royce. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Royce. Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He has found the way through. Messi. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Now it's Mbappe. Royce. Chiellini makes the interception. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Mbappe.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort...
Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mbappe. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Tries a shot! They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Brazil are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at Royce!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Royce really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Fiddles it through. Now it's Torres. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Messi gets a foot in here. That looks a good ball through. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Madrid are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Messi looking understandably energised after his goal.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's Royce. Pinches it off him. Pedri. Mbappe. That has been cut short. Cruyff. Ryerson.
Brazil have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
He's shift. Now the finish! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
A case now of complete control. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played into space out wide. That is good strength. Rodri. Royce. Messi with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
Se ruega al propietario de una furgoneta gris con matrícula Capicúa que acuda urgentemente al aparcamiento.
Here we go again. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Great chance! Just eases him off the ball. And it's Thuram. And here's Messi. Lovely feet. Eto'o! And another try! Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Mbappe. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Spread out to the left. Brazil disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And they win it back again. Now it's Eto'o.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Royce. Now it's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Good spot, he's seen the run.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That could have... And Messi! It's there!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Madrid give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Big header! He gets big! Harmlessly behind.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Madrid
6,
can now introduce the first of their
el
substitutes.
dorsal 13, el dorsal 21, Fernando Torres, el dorsal 14. Serán sustituidos por
That's good
el
running with the
dorsal
ball.
17, el dorsal 20, el dorsal 23, el dorsal 11,
Neymar.
el dorsal
That is a
5.
great pick out. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Brazil can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Messi. Royce. Now it's Eto'o. Played out towards the right wing. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. Royce. Goes looking wide. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. And that's an errant pass. Thuram. Vinicius Junior, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Stood up well to him there. He came in hard, very hard. Vinicius Junior. Veron. No, that's been intercepted. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, that's well spotted. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Veron. He's got away. Oh, look at the space. There's the hit! Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And he's on his way! Vinicius Junior. Veron. And that's really well manoeuvred. Out to the right. Mohamed Salah. Bellingham. And here's Veron. That looks a good ball through. And he's cut it out. Tonali.
2 minutos de descuento.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Neymar. Oh, and he's through the middle. Haaland. Roberto Carlos. And there goes the final whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they...